And true to form, Rhonda nails it. Yeah, I can't drive with it on. That's why I didn't drive you here with it on. Sorry, I've got to get my glasses, I think, out here. Good morning, everybody, in this mess. I hope you've all guessed who I am by now. Okay, Rhonda, Mad Hatter. And it's the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. So I'm inviting all the women today to a Mad Hatter's Tea Party here at church. It is going to be outside. We're going to do the whole COVID protocol thing properly. So, yeah, let me start. I feel like we've all been stuck down a rabbit hole. We've been lost. We've been afraid. We've been frightened by all sorts of things that have been going on in this world. But there are women that have been getting braver, getting stronger, and yet there are some women who haven't. The men as well, but at the moment I'm addressing the women, please. Okay, please forgive me, men. So I want to invite all of you, all the ladies, to come and join us in a fellowship of tea party, a great celebration of the things that we do, the things that we can get through, the way that we can be strong, the way that we can support one another, the way that we help one another, the way that we uplift one another, the way that we understand how women work, because men don't get it, okay? So I'm inviting everybody, and it's an afternoon of encouraging each and every single woman's talent, and you're not going to get away with saying nothing. So the idea is that you make a hat, any shape, size, form, whatever you like, and on that hat, you put your talent, whether it be your business, whether it be what you can do at home, whether it is something that you can do in church. It doesn't matter what your talent is. It is a God-given gift, and we all have them. And it's identifying them and using them and sharing them. So we're going to share and celebrate the woman and what we can do. I'm going to give you a couple of examples. The three sisters are in this church this morning, and I'm really happy about that because I was like, if they're not here, it's not going to work. Rhonda, who can make anybody laugh easily. An incredible talent, an incredible gift, with such humility all the time. Avril, whose dressmaking has got a huge and fantastic reputation in the community. Brilliant talent, using her talent in her business. Bev, who has the ability to make wonderful decor, wonderful things, who happened to turn my book bags into much better gifts earlier this year, and I'm forever grateful for that, Bev. Her flower arranging, so many talents the three sisters have. I'm going to carry on with a few other people, but I thought I'd start off with the sisters, who, by the way, to me don't look like sisters at all. That's just me. Barbara Scott, who we all know very well, has the incredible ability to do these tea parties, breakfasts, gatherings, men's breakfasts, all of that. Her incredible organizational skills, and her organizational skills was doing communion normally, always selflessly and always calmly. She astounds me with it. Deborah Talbot, one of our younger members, is a dietitian, now mom to young ones. Her mother-in-law, Janet Talbot, is a retired nurse. Not everybody knows that. Incredible talents for healing and giving and helping. Tracy Lawrence, her ability to make every single person she speaks to feel loved, feel hugged, and to feel validated. Her passion is cycling, and if you didn't know, she's cycling today, so we go Tracy. Jane Heiberg, Meryl Preston, and Michelle September, very talented knitters who could teach you to knit if you ask them at the event. They are Felicity Hansen and Linda Connor, who crochet. They could teach you to crochet if you want to. I can do the basics of knitting and crocheting and could quite happily teach somebody the basics, but I could learn a lot more from these very talented ladies. Amanda's ability to make a person feel warm and fuzzy and always open and always shows her vulnerability openly, which is so honest and so refreshing. Helen Coulson's Brownies. I had the pleasure of tasting the brownies at a shared life group meeting many years ago at their home. I don't have a sweet tooth, but I've never forgotten those brownies. And I've got the recipe at home and I can't make them like she does. Patsy and Wendy Kerr both have the ability to make me feel so lifted and encouraged. Both very faithful servants to their groups, to the church, and both happy to serve. Debbie McCarty and Lorian Pask are physiotherapists, but also enjoy running, along with Karen Fletcher. All three mothers, juggling jobs, children, teenagers, and young adults, and little ones. And he's floating around here somewhere. So they're all supporting one another. We encourage the young mothers to come and join us at this tea party as well. Come and feel nurtured, come and feel supported. Share your stories, your worries, hear from other mothers, hear from grannies, hear from aunties. Doesn't matter, we share our stories, we support one another. I ask all the dads to please hold on to the young ones for about 3 hours. Give the moms 3 hours off. But the moms with young babies, I encourage you to bring your babies. We can set up blankets outside on the lawn for you. Not a problem. We're all here to support one another. There are so many people in this church that I could talk about with their talents and your gifts. But I ask you to please bring them, wear them on your hat, and let's share them. Personally, my gift from God was being able to make fidget mats or twiddle mats that help dementia and Alzheimer's patients. I was given that gift after my dad passed away 3 years ago. God showed me a way very distinctly. It was very interesting in my journey. That's another story for another time. But being able to do it now, I've made over 400 mats in the 3 years since he has passed. And I thank God every time I manage to finish one and pass it on to Dementia SA. So my sign on my hat on the day will be fidget mats, and anybody who wants to know about fidget mats, I can tell them about it. We will go around the table on the day and ask you to either ask a question or talk about your talent or your gift. And I'm hoping that between now and then you will think hard about your question or your answer, whether you want to make suggestions or show somebody something. Those knitters, please bring your knitting needles and wool along. Crocheting ladies, the same thing. We have Maxine, who does wonderful baking, cupcakes and things, so she can talk about that as well as other things. At the end of the tea party, we will give thanks to God in an open time of prayer, and we will thank him for every day that he has given us, with our talents and our gifts, in whichever shape or size or form that they are. I will need RSVPs for catering purposes by no later than the 19th of October, please. I have the invitations here with me, so you can get them from me at the end of the service today. And all donations will be given to the church on the day. There's no